A very good morning, students. As you all know, we started this session or the previous video clip was regarding the basics of table tag, how a table tag can be created. What we are going to see now is the some of the things that can be extended in making the table in a more and displaying it in a more efficient way. Myself, Dr. A. John Pradeep Ebenezer, is going to continue on the attributes that are coming under this table tag. This is the thing which we have seen in the last YouTube content. That is, the table tag can be created using the table can be created using this table tag. A row can be created using tr tag, and the heading for the row can be created using the th tag. The data inside the table can be created using the td tag. Now we'll move to the cell alignment. The alignment of the text that is displayed inside the cell can be done using the align attributes. As the syntax indicates that the align attributes which is coming under the th tag. Normally, it's better we concentrate on this three alignment, that is left, right, and center. What is justify is if you are going to display a paragraph inside the table, that paragraph can be justified. That is more than one sentences justify makes sense. Suppose if we want to text align to a specific character alone, we can make use of the character attribute. That is the character value for an align attributes. Now we move to row span and column span in HTML. Right. The row span is they are the attributes of the th and td tag. What does it mean here is the th and the td tag can make use of the row span and column span properties. These are actually used to specify the number of rows or columns a cell should merge. Sometimes it becomes a necessity for us to merge two or three rows at a time, or if you want to merge two or three or four columns at a time. If that is going to be the case, we can make use of the row span attribute. It is used for merging rows, and column span attribute is used for merging columns of the table in HTML. This can be placed, these attributes can be placed inside the th and td tag. This example now depicts the usage of the row span and the column span. And the first example tells about the column span. Here, see this as we have told, we have seen in the last session that table tag make use of this border equal to 4, align is equal to center. Now we move to the most important part. I have created our row, and the row is going to contain a table header. That table header is going to have a column which spans for three columns. That is, three columns with will be merged together, and Dhoni will be displayed inside it. If you're going to see the output screen, you get to know the benefits of using this column span. Here, what you have to know here is that, as we have discussed and as I have conveyed you before, that column span is an attribute which can be used inside the th or the td tag. And the th tag now is having the attribute column span, and it is having the value 3. This 3 indicates that is the merging of 3 columns. Next, this is the usual case. Another row is created. I'm displaying test runs, 1-day runs, and T20 runs, and the row is finished. And next, I'm going to display the data. In the next row, I'm going to display the test runs, that is 6,000, that is scored by Dhoni. It's going to be 1-day runs, it's going to be 7,000, and it's going to be T20 runs. Right. Next, I'm going to concentrate on other player. See, I have created another row. Now I'm going to display Kohli. And that Kohli column also will span around 3 columns. And next, I'm going to display the test runs, 1-day runs, T20 runs of Kohli. And it is going to display using this TD tag. And this TD tag has now the value for the test runs, it is 12,000. For 1-day runs, it's going to be 8,000. For T20 run, it's going to be 9,000. With that, this program ends. See, in this output, see, we have Dhoni. Dhoni value is actually merged to 3 columns. Actually, you can see that Dhoni is displayed in a single row. That row doesn't have 3 columns, but the size of that particular row extends to 3 columns. As you have seen below Dhoni, you have test runs, one-day runs, and T20 runs, which means it has 3 columns. Now Dhoni is displayed in a row which has 3 columns, and subsequently the data is displayed 6,000, 7,000, and 5,000. Next, as I have created another row, that is the Kohli, and Kohli particular row has merged 3 columns using this column span. And this display, hope you have understood the benefits of column span. Next, we move to the row span. Same type of syntax with the attributes just changed. See, as I told you, we can make use of this row span or the column span inside the th tag. Now I'm making use of it inside the th tag, and the row span is 3. I'm going to display this Dhoni inside a particular row which spans across 3 rows. If you see the output, you can get to understand what is the main use of this row span. Next, the usual thing I'm making displaying test runs and the data which is going to come under that, that is 6,000, and the row is completed. Next, I'm going to display in another row one-day runs and the data that is going to be displayed 7,000. And next, I'm creating another row which is going to display T20 runs and the data is going to be displayed and it's completed. See here in this display, Dhoni in the first column, it is actually spanning across 3 rows, which can accommodate test runs, one-day runs, and T20 runs. These 3 rows has been merged and Dhoni is displayed there. And subsequently, test runs and the subsequent column has 6,000, one-day runs, its subsequent columns have 7,000, and T20 runs, subsequent columns has 5,000. Right. Thank you for very patient listening. I hope you understand the cell alignment, which includes the left, right, center alignment. If you are going to include a paragraph in that, you can have the justify. And next, if you want to align a specific character, you can make use of this character value for the align attribute. Next, we have seen on row span and column span. Column span will merge together 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 many columns together depending on the necessity of the output or the values to be displayed, and the row span will merge 1, 2 or 3 or 4 rows at a time depending on the values that is displayed and depending on the necessity. Thank you for patient listening. This is Dr. A. John Pradeep Ebenezer signing you off regarding the table tag and its attributes, that is cell alignment, row span, and column span. Thank you for patient listening.